So in this part, I'm going to talk a little about the viewpoints to you. But before I want to start the viewpoints, let me tell you a very important note, which is really, I think, necessary. That actually, I think I've told it before to you, but not bad to repeat it again. As you can remember, I told you if you have a model, a big project, and because the size is really heavy and you want to just move it into the screen, some elements are not shown to you, and when you stop moving it, they are again back to you and you can see them. So if you remember, I told you the things that you need, you can select them, and by require icon, you can just keep them. So this causes, if you move the screen into left or right, every side that you want, you can see them completely, but the other items are not shown to you. So let me set it on unrequired, all that it is out of that setting. So now let's see where these accidentally hidden parts come from. One mode is if you have a right click on the screen, and in the part of file options, you can see a window. And also in the part of speed, as you can see in the frame rate here, that by this option you can just choose and say to Navisworks that it shows you, for example, those accidentally hidden parts into Navisworks. And as you can see, by default it is number 6, and it tells you that, for example, in every second by navigation how many parts in the length are being shown to you. So as an example, if I set it on number 2 and then move the model into the screen, as you can see, less items and less subjects are hidden to you then. So, and the more elements are being shown to you. Now let's change the number into number, for example, 12. So as you can see, most of the elements are hidden now to you when you move it. But the use of that exactly here, that you can rotate and orbit, for example, the model very easily and fast, especially in big projects. So for example, removing those items from the screen, it causes to move into the model very easily. But if you want to, for example, consider that, for example, as number 2. As you can see, the movement of that is really slow, like step by step. And then because of that, because it doesn't hide some elements here, and it wants to show them to you, it will show them to you step by step then. But actually the default is number 6, that you can set, of course, every number that you want based on your project and your taste. Yes? But actually we have another option that it removes exactly the accidentally hidden subjects in the model. And that is if you just, for example, have a right click on the screen, global option, or F12. Also in application, you can just go on options, no difference. In this window, you go on interface and then on display. And here, go on the item of guarantee frame rate and just inactivate it. So by this ability, if you do it and then you move the model into the screen, no objects are hidden then to you, as you can see here. So let me tell you that the last window we talked in this mode is completely useless. So if you chose, for example, a number, high number for it, and that time, so it hid some more elements to you, and if you enter the kind of lower number, it hid, for example, less elements. But in this option, if you don't activate it, it won't delete anything in moving of the model. But I suggest you to activate it, because when you want to move the big projects, you can move it softer and nicer. It will be easier. So this was a very significant thing that you had to know, that because in big projects it can really help you and you can work easier and nicer.